Good day, crafty chums. It's Nikki here, and I've just come back a couple of days ago from my holidays, and so I've just come back from my holidays, and I'm not very well, so I'm not sure whether I'm up to crafting at the moment. But I thought I'd just come back and say hi, and so yeah. And you just show a couple of things that I got while I was away. I had a fantastic time on the west coast of New Zealand. Went to visit a couple of the fjords that we have here. Hi, Eileen. Doubtful Sound and Milford Sound. They're named sounds, but they're actually fjords because back in the 18th century, when they were named, when Captain Cook and that gave them their names, they were called sounds because it's a safe place for boats to go into and drop anchor. So they were called sounds, but they're actually fjords. So you just have to excuse me a minute. I'll just cough my way through this a little bit. As I say, I'm not very well. But I just want to say hi and show you a couple of things that I got while I was away. And I didn't get this while I was away. This came while I was away. It's a little die, and it's a AliExpress die, and I haven't cut it yet to see what it's like. But it's a cute little one, and it's excuse me, I'll try not to sniff too much because that's really bad. 3x4 and 1/8. So it's a cute little note card size one, maybe. And I'll be making a card from that later on, and actually using it with something else that I bought, but I'll show you that in a minute. I got some little woodblock stamps. Sorry. Just my nose is now running. It hasn't run for about an hour, and I thought, okay, I'm good to come on, but now it's started to go again. It's always the way, isn't it? So I got these stamps. I thought it was quite a nice one. What I'm intending to do is use this as inspiration to make a bigger stamp. So yeah, so I'll be hand carving a stamp. Using these as my inspiration to do that, and I'll be doing that sometime next week or the week after. So there's that, and I also bought this for my daughter. It's a fuselite, little fossilized crystal. Looks almost like glass, but it's actually stone, I think. And so I got her that in a little, necklace there. Bought myself a little bracelet. Very cute it is too. And then yesterday I went to an art shop, and they have a sale on paints. So I thought I'd have a go at these. This isn't the sale price. This is the normal price. And these are P.O.Box paints, and they're like ceramic paints, and where they actually go on everything. It says I think it says that they're good for all sorts of surfaces. So yeah, P.O.Box paints. Just trying to look for the English, and I can't read it because it's too small. Says alkyd based colors, transparent and luminous. That's the vitriol paints. Then the ceramic alkyd based opaque, glossy and luminous colors. And then the prismy are alkyd based colors with honeycomb effect, opaque and glossy. Application with the dropper. The effects reveals while drying. And then the moon, sorry, try not to sniff. Alkyd based colors with hammered effect, opaque and pearly. So I thought maybe it says that all the paints can be mixed together, mix and match. Love the dye, yes. But I I have a thing that I want to do with the die as well that's not making a card, but it will be something else. So yeah. Warning, may cause damage to organs through prolonged or repeated exposure if inhaled. Harmful to aquatic life with long-lasting effects. Keep out of reach of children. Nice. So yeah, and while I was there, I bought this as well to use with it, because I knew that this was coming in the post, and it's like a stained glass window effect. So what I thought I would do is die cut it out in paper and put it underneath a bit of I don't know, a transparency or something, and draw around it with the this, which is a relief outliner, and it's faux leading, so LED lighting. So that's what that is, and then using these paints to go in over it, something. So yeah, so I'll be experimenting with that as well during the coming weeks. I thought it might just be a nice thing to have a play with. As soon as I got them on special offer, and look at that, that's cracked. I hope it's not gone all the way through the lid. Maybe that's why they're on a special. But transparent lemon. So yeah. Just have a quick look, see if I can open it up. Yeah, sorry about that. I don't not wanting, I'm trying not to sniff. Okay, I can't even get the top off. I'm gonna have to get someone to get the tops off for me. Maybe that one's just stuck. Oh, there you go, there's one. So it'll be interesting actually to see what they're like. I've never worked with them. I'm gonna have to watch some videos and see what people are doing with them. I've never used them before, so it's a really sorry, it's going to be really interesting to play. So this was just a quick come on to say hi, because I've been away for a little while, and yeah, I think this is going to be super fun to play with. I still haven't got my alcohol inks. I really want to play with alcohol inks, but eventually that will come. But these were on special, so I bought these instead. You know how it is. You get sidetracked from what you really want to buy. But anyway, I bought these because I knew I had the this one coming. So as I was looking around the art shop yesterday, I thought, ooh, yeah, let's have a play. And I almost picked up some LED lighting as well. The LED to go round, the LED in strips to go around glass and things like that. And I wish I had now, because I've actually got some. I bought some really cheap frames, and of course I can use the glass out of that and make it as a window hanging or something like that. I'm thinking. So I'll probably go back. No, I can order it online, order it in, because I've still got some money left on my gift card that I had from my hubby for that was for my birthday. So yeah. So I can go and order that online, because you're allowed, they allow you to use your gift card online. Just trying to mix it up. I have no idea how to use it. Watch a few videos, play, and we'll see in the coming weeks. Yeah, it looks nice. I shall have to do some research on it. Yeah. And so there we go. There we go. That's caught you up on what I've been buying. I was going to do some paintings while I was away. I took my watercolors with me, and to be honest with you, I could not do justice. I would not be able to do justice to that scenery. Eileen will tell you it was awesome. I sent her a few photographs from that while we were traveling. And when I got internet, because in the one field there is no cell phone coverage at all, and there's the only internet is by satellite, and you just can't. It's much too expensive to hook up to satellite internet. So there you go. Sorry, I'm just going to blow my nose again. It must be because I'm talking. My nose is running. That's no good, is it? You don't want to hear me sniffle away. So yeah, that's me. So with that, and I'll be stamp carving using these as a starting point to go, and then because I want to do like a big background stamp. I'll probably do half the size of this one. So yeah, half the size. So 5.5 by, what's that? 5.5 by 7, 3 3/4. Yeah, 3 3/4. So it'll be quite cool, I think. My brain is fried and I cannot think. Oh, I can't think. 1 2 3. What's half? Man, 3 3/4. Just under 3 3/4. There you go. Can't think. You got nothing done with me gone. You were lost. Oh. I'm back now. Yes, I don't know how much I paid. I think there was 20% off these. So yeah, it was still expensive, but 20% is 20%. So yeah, my very strange and varied haul, that one. Yeah. So and this is Insider's Guide to Doubtful Sound. I tell you, you stand at the top of this pass and the view down the sound is just amazing. Just like, oh my goodness. Looks just like that. Honestly, photographs don't do it justice at all. Oh yeah, and I went to the glowworm caves as well in Tiana, which was really exciting. When you think of how glowworms make their glow. It was very interesting and quite awesome, actually, when you see them hanging down, their little globules of on that thread thing to catch their prey. Hi, Peg. Yeah, I'm a little bit bunged up and runny-nosed. So yeah, so to think of how the glowworms actually make their glow is quite astonishing, and it's like a uric acid. So it's like a pea. So uric acid is a pea, and on this and they make globules on this like string thing, and it hands down like a chandelier, and the end of it glows, and it doesn't come out of their bottom as I thought. They actually make them out of their mouths, which is even more astonishing than than anything else. Learning about how glowworms glow. It was quite exciting, actually. And then we went to Milford Sound, which is the place on the west coast where my son works. He works on the tourist boats there. So we spent a few days with him, and that was a place where we didn't have any internet or cell phone coverage, which is astonishing to be, it's, although a few years ago I did the sailing across the Atlantic. I sailed across the Atlantic, and we didn't have any, of course, obviously, cell phone coverage there, because you're actually in the middle of nowhere. And but I wasn't really as hooked up to my cell phone as I am now. So it was really weird again to be without cell phone coverage. for a few days, 3 days, I think it was in total. And yeah, and so the peace, it was peaceful, you know, because you don't have all that technology in that, and it's in the back of Beyond. And in the back of Beyond, and we have all the national forests there. It's the biggest heritage site in the Fiordlands. I think is the biggest heritage site in the world, and but I'm not quite sure the size of it. But it's really, really, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and it's huge. So I can't even think what. I'm sorry, I'm very confused because my head is pounding. What did I want to say? Yeah, so we were on there and with the boats and everything else, and the walking tracks and the wildlife and the flightless birds they have there. It's and of course the sea life as well, you know, the dolphins and the sea lions and the fur seals and the penguins, and it was just astonishing, really. I really enjoyed it, and I sent a few photos to Eileen there when we came in range of internet, but I tell you, I stopped taking photographs even because nothing I could photograph could replace the actual views that we were seeing, you know, because a photograph never gives you the same view that your eyes do. It's yeah, I was quite disappointed with what I was getting on camera to what I was actually visually seeing, and although I was going to do some watercolouring while I was there, I thought no, because I would never, ever, ever be able to do justice to that at all. Because I don't know whether you do know that, but I do watercolouring, and it's not something I show very often because I'm quite shy about it. But I do have some really big watercolours that I've done. But yeah, I think sometimes we need to get over ourselves and just show it. But I'm not ready for that yet. One step too far. Yeah, both ended up sick. But anyway, it's been a beautiful break, and I may be back tomorrow. Depends on how ready my nose is to do my index card Sunday. Because tomorrow is Sunday for me. I'm getting better and better over, you know, as each day goes by. So I'm hoping to be well enough tomorrow to craft, you know, have a clear head. Because my head is definitely not clear at the moment. It's all definitely all foggy. So yeah, and I really want to play with these. But yeah, tomorrow. tomorrow. And see if I can get hubby to unstick some of these lids for me. I bet we want to see. Yeah, I tell you, the one I sent a photograph once of the one painting that I've done, and my hubby said it was really good, and he especially liked the little old man bending over in front of the doorway. I said, that's a tree. So that shows you how good my watercolour is. But it was, you know, I had sent it in a photograph, and it was a large painting, and of course the photograph was only small, so so I took some watercolor lessons, took a short course a few years back, which doesn't make me an expert, but it does help you learn how to use watercolor a little bit anyway. And yeah, so I learned all about salting and scratching and all that, you know, and using the gum as well to leave white spaces, etc. So I learned how to do all that. But there's so much more to it. I mean, the watercolor theory of of colour is different to you need to work on them too. What work on what? I'm sorry, you distracted me there, Eileen. My cat was in the cattery as well for 10 days, and he's not forgiven me. He's like become very needy. He's just come and sat in by the side of me now. He did not like his stay in the cattery. First night home, he just wouldn't leave my side at all, and just lay all over me, you know, touch me with his paw, and just to make sure I was real. And he's been, whenever I go out, he just sits on the mat at the front door until I get back in. It's very, yeah, I feel very sorry for him. Hi, Anne-Marie. I think I may have sent Anne-Marie some photos too, but I can't actually remember whether I did or not. Yeah, cats do get sad when you're away. I know dogs howl and that, but cats can feel that emotion too. Yeah, it's different because usually you work light to dark in watercolor and dark to light in acrylic. Not necessarily, but that's certainly been my experience of it. And then of course being able to leave the spaces, the blank areas as well with watercolor is quite important, and not forming huge water puddles everywhere. Yeah. That's why I prefer watercolor with mixed media, is because you can break all the rules. Doesn't matter. With mixed media there are no rules. So that I did send you pics. There you go. Yeah, I'm better with the old Caran d'Ache Neo colors as well. But that doesn't mean to say I don't like my watercolors. I do, and they're of course they're easy for traveling. Well, pencils are easy for traveling, but so are the little watercolor palettes as well, which I've got a small one, not the right colors in it. You know, I may eventually change out my colors because they're not quite what work, but yeah. Who knows, eh? Who knows? But anyway, I am going there because, as I say, I'm not feeling very well, and my head is just fuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy had no hair, so Fuzzy Wuzzy wasn't Fuzzy Wuzzy. So on that note, I shall leave you. And I hope to be back tomorrow with some actual crafting. And it's good to be back in my craft room. I really enjoyed my breakaway and catching up with my son, who's 31 next weekend. Not this weekend coming, the weekend after. No, this coming weekend. Yeah, I've got to get a birthday card in the post to him. 31, I can't believe it. So yeah, night for everybody whose night time it is, and it's what is it, afternoon for me here. It's night for Anne-Marie, going to sleep. Look, yay. So thanks for joining me, and my little catch up with after my holiday, and see you again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.